Welcome back to Scottish Movies, and it's time to go through my PS4 collection. Let's get started. Okay, so yeah, it's been a while since I've done a complete collection of one of my video game systems, and now it's time for the PS4. This is my biggest collection by far. I've counted up, I believe I've got 64 games for the PS4 now, which is insane. I didn't realise I had that many. I have actually, in the last year or 18 months or so, it's been picking up quite a lot of cheap PS4 games from like CEX. Because I went through a stage where I wasn't playing many video games and missed out on a lot of games. And obviously now you can pick them up for peanuts, or £3 or £4. So I've been picking up loads, and I've just realised now, having discovered I've got 64 games, how many I really have picked up in the last couple of years. Well, I'm going to show you what I've got. I'll be honest, probably 80% of these games I've probably not even played yet. As I said, I've been picking them up over the last couple of years, I've just not got around to playing them. I need to sort of stop picking them up now. I'll be honest. Give it a bit of a break. But anyway, I'm going to go through what I've got. I'll start with a reverse pile here. Okay. So the first one is a game that I think I picked up in a charity shop for a couple of quid, and I've played old versions of this in the past on other systems. And it's Little Big Planet 3. I presume it's old Sackboy, isn't it? I presume it's similar to the other games. There's a disc in there. So that's Little Big Planet 3. Next up, it's another game I picked up in a charity shop for a couple of quid. Again, wasn't going to leave it behind for that price. And it's Infamous Second Son. Not played this one yet. Could do with swapping the case out on this. It's a bit tight, I'll be honest. Disc in there. Next up, I think I picked this one up in CX. This is a game that started out, I believe, on the PS3. I think it might have had 3 versions on the PS3, and this is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, the 4th version. It's Killzone Shadowfall. I think this costs about £2.50 in CEX. I've played, I think, the previous games, or a couple of the previous games, briefly on the PS3 back in the day. I've not got around to playing this one yet. There's the old disc. Next up is a game I did have previously in my collection. I got rid of it, and I picked this up again for a couple of quid in CX. I had started it years ago, and it's a very good game. It's Fallout 4. Everyone's familiar with Fallout. It's disc there. I want to add that back in the collection for a couple of quid. Next one is a WWE game that wasn't going to bother picking up, but I've seen this for like about £3 again in CEX, and I thought I'd give it a go. I'm a big fan of the 2K games, or the WWE, like 2K 23, 24, etc. And then the previous SmackDown vs Raw games, but this is more of an arcade type game. It's WWE Battlegrounds, a more sort of cartoon style. I thought I'd give it a go for £3. I have had a go at that one. It's alright, it's a bit of fun. Next up, I've got 2 games in the same series, which I'm a big fan of playing these. I've got the first one and the second one, I believe, on Xbox 360. And it's a Just Cause game, so I've got Just Cause 3. It's there. Can't remember if I've got round to having a go at that yet. And I've also got, Just Cause 4. I'm a fan of them. I'd probably need to get onto those two. Next up is another couple of games in the series. I picked these up in Rill when I was on my holidays. The CX there. I think I paid about £3 or £4 for these again. These are like I'll think of survival horror games. I've had a bit of a go at the first one. It's The Evil Within. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. It's kind of third person, like a bit like the original Resident Evils. Um, but yeah, pretty spooky. I need to get back onto that actually, and I have actually also got the sequel, Evil Within 2. Again, I picked it up for like peanuts. Next couple of games, I've got another RPG, you could say, and this is a sequel to a game released a couple of years earlier called The Stick of Truth, and this is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Yeah, this is a funny game. I did have the Stick of Truth. I think I've got it again now on, I think it's 360. I need to get back onto that, but yeah, this is a funny game. I have played this one. Next one is another one get again from CX. Picked up for a couple of quid. And I don't have many driving games on my PS4. I'm not a big fan of driving games on PlayStation because I don't think the controls are sort of built for driving games for me. I always preferred like the triggers on the Xbox, I'll be honest. But so I'm not. I think this is one of. I don't think I think this might be the only one I've got of a driving game on the PS4. It's Formula 1 2018. I just wanted to pick up a Formula 1 game. I used to play back in the day. Used to be a big fan. And this one again was probably a couple of quid, so I thought this one will do. I'm not bothered if it's as up to 8 cars and things. I don't really follow Formula 1 anymore, but yeah, just wanted a bit of Formula 1 action in the old collection. Okay, so next up we have a quite unusual game. I think I paid about £6 for this, something like that. Again from CX, with all my vouchers when I got them from CX. And this was just something unusual. It's basically a game called Man Eater, where you basically play man-eating shark, kind of a bit like the Jaws, the game, and just go around chomping people. It's a bit of fun. As it says on the back there, you are the shark. But yeah, I thought it was something different, so I like a game that's just a bit different. So yeah, pick that up. Next up is the fourth incarnation of a game that I think I've got a couple of the others on Xbox again, and these are zombie games, and I do enjoy these games. And this one is Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package. But yeah, it's pretty much more of the same. I've played this one. You just go around in the like shopping mall, smashing a lot of zombies, and it's quite a lot of fun. Next up, we have a game based on the Marvel movie, and I've barely scratched the surface of this game. I have played it very briefly. I need to get on it. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe it's supposed to be very good. Actually, I played it for probably a few minutes when I got it, and it's just sort of stayed there shockingly. I do need to get back onto that one. As I do with this next one as well, this is a Star Wars game, and as call myself a big Star Wars fan, but I've again barely scratched the surface of this. This is Jedi Fallen Order. I think this one I did actually. Did I buy this new? I might have bought this new, or a little. Well, it was definitely not from CX. I think I got it at Amazon at the time, when it was released. And again, I've not even barely played it, but so I need to get onto that one. Next up is a staple of probably most gamers' collections, and it's Grand Theft Auto 5. Obviously, I've played a lot of this. Yeah, it's a great game. We're just waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out now. Maybe one day. I'll probably have to be upgrading to a PS5 or, I don't know, probably even a PS6 or something by the time it comes out in order to play it. But yeah, but this one, great game. As is this next one. Again, another Rockstar game. And I've played a lot of this as well. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, there's not much more you can say about this game and like GTA. It's not already been said. Classic games. Next up is the first of a Lego games in my collection. I've had a few of these. These sort of coming in and out of the collection. And this is one I've not played yet. I've had quite a while though. It's Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Uh, I like all these Lego games. They're just so easy to pick up and play. Obviously not this one because I haven't played it yet. But yeah, I do enjoy the Lego games. So yeah, the next one is a Lego game as well. It's Lego Dimensions. I did go through a stage where I was picking up the box sets for these, where basically you play with actual Lego. You build the models, put them on kind of a base unit. As you can see on the back there, that's like the models you get, and then you sort of transfer to the screen. And this is a really good one. It's got loads of sort of spin-off episodes of movies like Back to the Future. It's got like The Simpsons in there. It's got other like TV shows like Knight Rider, and it just got a lot of strange Ghostbusters, um, different types of levels, and you buy the model, you put it on your little um, base unit thing, and you can play the games. It's a lot of fun. I've got all the Lego in a box somewhere, probably all broken apart. I've got all the instructions still, but I need to put them back together and give these a go. But they are a lot of fun. I played this a lot with my daughter when she was younger. Next up, we've got number 4 in the Uncharted series, which I've had this for a long time as well. Probably about halfway through this. I need to get back on it. I love the Uncharted games. I've actually finished the first 3. And I think I've got those in the complete collection on the hard drive on my PS4, if I remember rightly, because I think it was a free download a few years back on PlayStation Plus, which I don't actually have anymore, but I believe it was one that you could keep, and well, as long as until they take it away from you, obviously. So I've got that on the hard drive. But yeah, number 4, I need to get back onto that one. Next up is a game from a couple of years back, and this is basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. And this has pretty much got every Turtle game that ever existed. The arcade games, sort of Game Boy games, just fighting games. There's loads of Turtle games on this, and it's just a lot of fun. I can't remember what I paid for this, probably about 20 quid I think at the time. I've played a little bit of it, but it's just, yeah, it's Turtles, what can you say? And the next one is another thing a bit similar to Lego Dimensions. It's Disney Infinity. I have got a big box full of Disney Infinity figures. This is something else that I used to play with my daughter when she was younger. We played it just the other week because I got a Disney Infinity figure of Stitch, who she's into at the minute. And you transfer to the screen and you just play them, and it's just a lot of fun. They closed the service to this quite a few years ago, though, so you can't really play online on other people's levels what they could design on it, but it is still something you can play now and again. And on to the next pile now. So first up, we've got a game called The Quarry. Yeah, I've started playing this. It's like a sort of adventure game where you sort of do a lot of, not point and click, what's the word? It's like quick time events and everything. It's like a sort of survival horror type film thing. But yeah, it's pretty good. I need to get back on that and finish it off because it was pretty good. Next up is a very famous game that's recently had a TV series based on it, and I've not played this and I've not seen the TV series, and I seriously need to get on this one big style, and it is The Last of Us. Yeah, I missed this on the PS3 back in the day, and I've just never played this game. It should be top of my list, and it is one I do want to get onto very soon. Next up, I've got Doom, which picks up for about 3 or 4 quid again in CEX. Everyone knows what Doom's like. Having a go on this is pretty brutal. But to Doom I used to play back in the day. Next up, we've got some Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. I did buy this. I think I got it with a voucher from work at the time. I've not played a lot of this. My daughter played it for a while. I just kind of forgot, I'll be honest, it kind of got buried in a pile and forgotten about. I need to actually start this and myself and have a proper go of it. I know it's supposed to be very good. I do like Harry Potter. This next one, based on another film, it's Jurassic World. What's it called? Evolution. This is basically where you make your own sort of Jurassic Park type thing. Yeah, obviously this is something you need to put time into. and I haven't yet, basically. But yeah, I do like these kind of theme park style things. Obviously, theme park with dinosaurs in this case. But yeah, I believe it's supposed to be pretty good. So when I get onto it, might put a bit of time into that one. Next up, we got an Assassin's Creed game. Picked this up cheap as well. Assassin's Creed Origins. I have a little go of this. Bit like that with Assassin's Creed game. You'll see I've actually got a few of them, but I just need to put the time into them really. This one was pretty good. The little bit I've played of it. I need to get back onto it. Next up, we've got some Resident Evil. Biohazard. I've had this one in the past and got rid of it. Never got around to playing it. I picked it up again cheap, probably for again about £4 or £5. Again, once again, over the voucher. I've not started it yet. Need to get on it. I do love the Resident Evil games. That's why I've got Resident Evil 2, the sort of remaster. I had a little go of this. I remember playing this obviously back on the PS1. Great game, but obviously this is a remaster. We've got a bit of SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's quite a fun platformer. Played this with my daughter quite a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of fun. Don't know how long it's going to be staying in my collection. It's like a remake of an old, is it PS2 or PS3 game? I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's not bad. We've got a bit of Call of Duty now. I picked this up for I think it was £2 in cash generators. Purely for the campaign. I can't play online with PS4. I don't pay for the PlayStation Plus anymore. I haven't done for quite a few years, so I've not really bothered getting any of the new Call of Duty games. Simply just playing back in the day. I can still play the old ones on my PS3 because you can still play online with that for free. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this one I just picked it up for a campaign. Maybe it being good though. This next one I bought off the sell site for I think it was £3, something like that. I might probably end up trading it into CX down the line. There's your Rainbow Six Siege. This is again another shooter that you've got to be kind of patient with because it's like team based and all that. Which I'll be honest, I just go tearing in, want to shoot everything. So it's probably not great for me, but again, got it in the collection. I think I can get a bit on trade for this, at least double what I paid for it. So maybe might move that on in the future. Next up, we have got Spider-Man. Yeah, got this back in the collection. I had it, got rid of it, got it back. Fantastic game. I've not played the Miles Morales one now. WWE 2K23. If you've seen my channel, you've seen all the hassle I had trying to get this game from CX. I had a bit of CX roulette and he sent the wrong disc in it. But yeah, eventually picked it up. Eventually got it. Great game. I have recently got the 2K24, so I think this still trades for £16 in CX. So I'm probably just going to move this one on. Picked this up for like about £1. Pro Evolution Soccer 2015. Yeah, I used to like Pro Evo. I used to play it before over FIFA back in the day, in the older consoles. And I just thought I'd grab this one. Never played it on PS4, so I thought I'd grab this one to give it a bit of a go. I have had a go. I think I probably prefer FIFA now, but yeah, that's Pro Evo. Another one that's a bit like the Jurassic World game, where it's a kind of sort of, as I say, theme park, but it's called Tropico. Basically, you have your own island or something on this, is it? I don't know. A gruesome, you're a dictator. The fate of Tropico is in your hands. You got like an island, I think, on that. Again, this was a couple of £, but thought it looked good, so grabbed it. Again, when I get to it, it's a different matter. Another game here. This is a Ubisoft game. I've just noticed it actually now. It does say online connection required. It's called For Honor. Can I even play this? It just say one player, but it says network players 1 to 8. PlayStation Plus subscription required. Yeah, I might made a boo-boo with that one. I don't think we're going to be able to play it. I've not got around to looking at it yet. So yeah, I might have to move that one on. Oops. Next one. You ever watch Play a Cat? the kind of game called Stray. Very unusual game. As I said before, I like unusual games, and yeah, this one you play a cat, and I played quite a bit of this. It is a good fun game. I don't know if it's something I want to keep when I've finished it, but for now, yeah, it's in the collection. Next up, we got some Far Cry 5. I played a little bit of this. I do like the Far Cry games. Uh, yeah, run and gun shooters, basically. A lot of fun. I think this is a shooter or a sort of a sword thing. I don't know. It's Dishonored 2. I've not got around to playing it yet. Again, this was a couple of quid in CX. Another Fallout game. Again, a couple of quid in CX. This is Fallout 76. I've definitely not played this one. I played the Fallout 4. But yeah, I thought I'd grab this for literally 2 quid. Like a bit of American football, I've got Madden. This one's Madden 17. I did actually have, I think it was Madden 15 on my hard drive, which was playing a bit of. This was only like a couple of quid, so I thought I'd get a physical copy, and it's obviously a bit of an upgrade a couple of years later. I do like American football games. Next one, I briefly played this. Well, I know this is supposed to be a pretty good game. I played the old ones on PS3 and Xbox. It's Batman Arkham. Is it Arkham Knight? Arkham Knight. Played like Arkham City and Arkham Origins and all them sort of ones on the old consoles. So I'm sure this will be pretty good. Okay, next up we got a bit of Star Wars and a bit more Lego. We've got Skywalker Saga. Yeah, I've had all the Lego games at one point or another on various consoles, and yeah, this is basically the ultimate Star Wars Lego game. It's got basically every movie in it, and yeah, it's great. I have obviously played quite a bit of this. I've not finished it yet, but I've played quite a bit of it. Next up, we've got a game that I had in the past. I probably never got around to playing it, and I picked up again for it was a couple of quid. Well, this has got additional content in it, like DLC, and it's Watch Dogs. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be a good game. I remember this highlighted when the PS4 came out, and it looks amazing, but it's probably about to be better now. But yeah, I believe it's still a good game, so I want to get onto that one day. Next up, another game that I missed in over the last few years, and I was intrigued to check it out now. I believe it's supposed to be pretty good. It stars Daryl from Walking Dead, Norman Reedus. It's a game called Death Stranding. I don't really know a hell of a lot about it, but yeah, I think he's picked this up for like about £5 or something in CX, again with a voucher. So we'll get to that one day. Next up is one I got sort of just before Christmas. It's Mafia 3, so that's kind of like a GTA style game. I've played a little bit of this. It's great. It's got radio, obviously set with music of the 60s and stuff on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I need to get back onto that. I was enjoying that when I played that just before Christmas. Next up is a game I got in not a job lot, on Facebook Marketplace, sorry. There's about 3 or 4 games. I can't remember what I paid. I don't think it was much. And this is just a weird game, Untitled Goose Game. I thought it trades in for quite a bit still, but I do want to complete it because it's just the most bizarre game you've ever played. Just playing a goose and just annoying people. I mean, my daughter enjoyed this too. I've done about 3 or 4 levels on it, but I do want to complete it. So yeah, I need to get back onto that one as well. Next up, we've got a game I've only had a few weeks, and I've played all the at least one of the previous incarnations of this, and this is God of War. I remember playing it on was it the PS2? I think it was a PS2. Played maybe God of War 1, maybe God of War 2, I'm thinking. I'm not 100%. I definitely had played one of them. But I've never played it on, obviously, this generation console, so pick that up. Another I need to get onto. Another one now that I have had again in the past and I got rid of, and I want to get it back in the collection and get onto it eventually. And that's The Witcher. I know she's got like a Netflix series as well, but that spun off it. But yeah, I think I paid about a fiver for this on a Facebook site. Happy to pay that, and he's got it's heavily set. This it's got like maps and all sorts of bonus content in it. He's got a soundtrack as well, so that's pretty cool. Next up, we've got one I could find in the charity shop not too long ago, probably about 3, 4 weeks ago. And it's another Assassin's Creed game. It's Assassin's Creed Unity. Don't really know a lot about this one. It cost me like £3, and I could probably, again, I think I'd probably trade it in for maybe double that as well. So if I don't enjoy it, I could trade it in. So yeah, that was that. Next one, I got this for free in a job lot. Rocket League. I never played this one years ago. Was it on the PS4? I played it on some system. Can't remember which one it was. It's like football with cars. It's a good fun game, but it's free, so that's cool. Next up, another one I got from a Facebook Marketplace, I think the other week. And this series I don't get every year, but I sort of, as long as I've got one in my collection, I'm happy. The one I've got is FIFA 22. Now, yeah, I'm a big football fan, so like me FIFA, I just don't need to upgrade it every year. I've been upgrading the copies of this for a couple of years now. The last one I had before this, I think, was FIFA 20, so I've skipped one. I'm on to FIFA 22 now. I think there's only FIFA 23 after this, and then it goes on to FC 24, so it's basically the same thing. But yeah, this is my latest version of this, so yeah, got my football in there. And next one is another one. I think this was in the same Facebook Marketplace pickup. I can't remember what I paid for them now. Was it like a £5 or something? This is another Assassin's Creed. This Assassin's Creed collection. The EZO collection. This consists of Assassin's Creed 1, no, sorry, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, which were basically just enhanced for the PS4, the old, PS3 games or Xbox games. But yeah, I thought it was quite a good deal. There's the disc. So yeah, that's them. Not many left now, guys. Ooh, I spilled them all on the floor. Right. First up, we've got WWE 2K20. This is another WWE game. Again, I think I paid a £5 for this on a Facebook page. This is the only wrestling game that I never got on release. I'm talking going back years. I used to get every new WWE game that came out. I don't know why. I would have gone off the wrestling for sort of 12 months or so. I wasn't so fussed. Plus, this was supposed to be not great. I've played it since. It's alright. But yeah, I wanted to give it a go because I didn't have it, so that's WWE 2K20. I'm just going to pick these up off the floor. Right, I'm back. Okay, next one we've got Juice X. This was £2. Some sort of first-person shooter, I think, with a bit of stealth involved. I don't know, but it was like £2. So I thought I'd grab it. There's a disc. Next one is Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy games in the past. Remember, obviously, 7 on the PS1. I've not played one for quite a few years, though. And I think this is one of the latest incarnations of it. And, well, even if it's not, it was like about £3, £3 or £4. So, yeah, happy to grab that. Pretty plain disc on that one. Next up, we have a game called Rage 2. Picked this up a few weeks back again in CX, probably about £3 or £4. I can't remember. This is kind of first-person shooter with vehicles as well. I've done a bit with the first-person shooting, and now you've gone on to a bit where you're driving sort of vehicles, kind of Mad Max style things. Yeah, it's quite fun actually. Looking forward to playing some more of that. And that's another game I do want to get back in my collection, the Mad Max game as well. Next up, we've got some ice hockey, NHL 19. Again with American football. Although American football, I kind of know the rules. I don't really follow it, but I know the rules and know the game. Ice hockey, I get by. I like playing the ice hockey games. I'm going all the way back to EA Hockey on the Mega Drive. But I think it's like about is it £4, £5? I can't remember. But at least this will do as a hockey game in my collection. Next one is I'm going to have to read this off the side of the box. So, well, this game here is called The Valtharian Arc Hero School Story. Yeah, some sort of RPG type game. It just sounded quite interesting, and again, it was about £3, so I grabbed that. Again, another one that was, I think it was about £2 or £3. I grabbed these in Berry just a few weeks ago. It's called Project High Rise. Is it Project High Rise? Yeah. Again, like your sort of SimCities type thing. I think it's one, and you know, the Jurassic World game and the Tropico and all that. It's that kind of world building thing. It looked quite interesting for £3. I thought I'd grab it. And again, along the same sort of lines, like theme parks type thing. I got this the other week on Amazon with remaining me vouchers. 2 Point Campus, is it? This is the enrollment edition. I don't know what extras you get in there. Campus pack, DLC, I've got DLC and everything. I've got 2 Point Hospital on my Switch on a download, and that's pretty good. So I wanted to get this one and check this one out as well. This was about, I think it's out about £8-9, but again I had a voucher, so all good. And my final PS4 game I've got, just came on the last weekend, and I've been playing this since, and that's WWE 2K24. Yeah, as I've said before, I love the WWE games, love WWE, so big fan. I have been playing this for the last few days. Yeah, just started on a sort of GM mode, like the kind of season mode, so to speak. And yeah, I love it. It's really good. It's got a lot of new matches compared to the previous years as well. So yeah, a bigger roster. Waiting for the DLC to come out. I never got the DLC in the 23 version. I don't know why. I normally get that every year, probably because it's cost about £30. But yeah, I do want to get it in this one and get this sort of complete. So yeah, that's WWE 2K24. And that is my complete PS4 collection. So yeah, as you would have seen, there's a hell of a lot of these games I've not even touched yet. I definitely probably need to leave the PS4 alone for a while when it comes to picking things up, because yeah, I don't need any new games at all. I've got tons to be getting on with there. But I'll go to CX. I'll see something at a cheap price and go, oh, just grab that. And I know what I'm like. But yeah, so comment down below if you've got any of these games in your collection, and which ones stand out for you that I might not have played yet, and which ones do I need to get onto really urgently. Yeah, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another collection video. Bye guys.